Holland to vote on banning the burka in public spaces. Holland is set to vote on controversial plans to ban women wearing burkas in public places next week. The ban would mean anyone caught covering their face in government buildings, on public transport and in schools and hospitals in the Netherlands could face fines of up to £350. It would also apply to non-religious ski masks and full-face helmets. The proposals are likely to have a clear majority in the upper house of parliament when senators vote next week. The plans were first put forward 13 years and were backed by the country's lower house of parliament 2 years ago. They were debated by the Dutch Senate on Tuesday and a vote is now scheduled for June 19. Last week, Denmark became the latest European country to ban the full-face veil in public spaces in a move that has been criticized by human rights campaigners as a violation of women's rights. The law, which was passed by 75 votes to 30 in the Danish parliament, said, anyone who wears a garment that hides the face in public will be punished with a fine. It was also backed by the Social Democrats and the far-right Danish People's Party and will come into force on August 1. Worse is yet to come for people with hay fever as pollen bomb is on its way. Anyone who is caught wearing a full-face veil in public will be handed a fine of 1,000 kroner, €134. Repeated violations will be fined up to 10,000 kroner. Amnesty International's Europe director said in a statement following the vote, whilst some specific restrictions on the wearing of full-face veils for the purposes of public safety may be legitimate, this blanket ban is neither necessary nor proportionate and violates the rights to freedom of expression and religion. If the intention of this law was to protect women's rights, it fails abjectly. Instead, the law criminalizes women for their choice of clothing and in so doing flies in the face of those freedoms Denmark purports to uphold. But people who support the vote say the ban will enable better integration of Muslim immigrants into Danish society. If you have a story for our news team, email us at webnews@metro.co.uk. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter.